bad guy. Yeah, chico. Yeah, chico. You're talking to the bad guy. Toothpick in your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, yo. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?
What's going on, everyone? This is SMACM World. We got some special guests here. We got Coach V and we got Coach Helms. How y'all doing today?
Doing good.
Doing great. That's great. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to introduce yourselves. Tell everybody who you are. Coach V, you can go first.
I'm Blair Valmuth from Gulfport, born and raised. Went to St. John High School.
All right.
Been teaching middle school now for 10 years. Been coaching volleyball for 9 of those 10 years. I'm really excited to be here.
Thank you for being here, Coach Helms.
I'm Amber Helms. I am also from Gulfport, Mississippi, a Gulfport High graduate, and I have taught for the last 9 years as well, and also coached for the last 9 years. Volleyball.
Awesome. So if anybody doesn't know, that these are volleyball coaches. Volleyball is a very fun sport to watch. What do y'all think about volleyball that people don't really understand?
I think there's a lot of aspects of the game that people, I don't think, take into consideration. It never stops. It's fast paced.
Gotcha.
You have to be on your toes all the time. There is no time to breathe.
Right.
And and it's just so the energy is just so high all the time. 100% of the time, it's constant energy all the time.
Right. The game can definitely get intense. I love watching. My favorite play in volleyball is the spike. So, what is y'all favorite play?
I love setting. That's my favorite aspect of the game.
Okay, all right. So let's break this down because I'm actually learning as you guys talk. So could you tell the positions that are played in volleyball? What are some? How many positions and explain what the position's job is to do?
Okay, so we've got 6 girls on the floor at a time.
Okay.
We have a specialist that can play back row, and she's our libero.
All right.
So in back row, those are sort of your defensive players. They are in charge of coverage whenever people are spiking.
Gotcha.
And sending it over the net. And then you have your setter, who will typically play in the back right, or that will be her base. And your hitters or attackers are on the front row.
Okay, so what position did you guys play?
I was a setter.
Setter.
I'm more of a defender. I
got
like
you.
the back row. You can honestly say a setter is a quarterback of a team.
So there's the leader. That was my next question. You're in my head. So they are the leader of the team most of the time.
Yes. They make the plays happen.
Are they the most athletic on the team normally?
They are they're very consistent.
They are
very
consistent. Yes.
So who's the most athletic then? Normally when you put this is my best athlete on the team, I want them to play setter, or I want them to play another position.
I think that's so hard.
It makes it look like it's a hard question. You got to see your face.
There are just so many aspects. Some girls may be really great with footwork, so they're better suited for one spot. Some girls may be really good at tracking a ball.
Okay.
So they're better as a defender or as a defensive player. It's just one of those things where so many different aspects and so many different people can fit on the floor. So we can't necessarily say that girl's our most athletic.
Got you.
But
consistent for sure though. Setter is definitely one of your most consistent.
Okay. All right. So, you guys have Many Hits correct? Many Hits is your name of your academy that you have, a volleyball academy. What grades or you normally teach?
So we coach 4-year-olds. So we've recently picked up a 4-year-old group. So from 4-year-old to 8th grade. So 4 to 14.
All right. Coach B, this is for you.
Okay.
From 4th grade to 8th grade, what are you mainly focusing on as far as fundamentals for that 4th and 8th grade group?
So we are really trying to develop a whole player. So we want to not just focus on just passing or just setting or just hitting. We want to give them the tools so they can be good and consistent at all of the aspects of the game. So we really, when we have our practices, we break down each specific movement to help them understand and to be the best at that specific movement, whether it's the pass or the set or the hit or the serve. And we use very simple terms. So if you're passing the ball and maybe your feet are moving too much, we say quiet feet. So they're not dancing.
Right.
Or if their arms are bent, straight and simple, keep your arms out, keep them straight. We don't want to bend, we don't want to break our arms when we pass, we want to keep everything straight and simple. So we really try to focus on just the whole development of the player So when they do get to the competitive stage, they have all of those tools in their tool belt to be successful.
That's awesome. That's something not Coach Hams. I'm gonna ask for you. What are the focus after you do the 4th and 8th grade? What are the focus for the 9th to the 12th grade? What are y'all still fundamentally sound, or are you trying to give them more tools to their game?
So we really want to focus on making them competitive at that age.
Gotcha.
So whenever you're in high school, you're really focusing on that competitive aspect, and you're really trying to iron everything out, to make sure that you're as good at your craft as you can be. So we're giving them those tools to send them on their way to be more competitive.
That's awesome. So when you recognize that a kid or a young lady, because you normally deal with young women, when you recognize that they have a skill set that can play on beyond high school, how do you guys position them to get ready for the college level?
So we help. Well, a lot of that is mental with us from our perspective.
Right.
We work on their mental aspect of the game. We work on that mental toughness.
Okay.
And we just really try to push them. We try to be as positive as we can for them, because we want to make it the most enjoyable but tough environment.
That's you said it. I don't think you said it no better than that. That's so what is the mental approach that Coach V you will give your kids to have one before playing a game?
So if again, this game is so fast paced, there really is no time to dwell.
Right, you can't.
And so if we see that a player has they're kind of beating themselves up, we're gonna probably pull them to the side and be like, look, it's okay, we're gonna get the next one.
Right.
You got this. It's almost like having to build that confidence for them, especially in the middle school age, because they're so self-conscious anyways.
Right.
So we're really trying to build their confidence for them to know I'm gonna get the next pass, or I'm gonna spike the ball the next time, or my set's gonna be great next time, or whatever it is, because volleyball is 75% mistakes, and we also try to tell them that you're gonna make a mistake more times than you're not, and that's okay, because that's the game.
Right.
And so we just really try to again, be positive with them, and build them up to know that you can do this. You got this the next time. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna lose points. It's fine. Just gotta move on. Gotta keep moving forward.
That's awesome. So would you say the reason why 75% of the mistakes happen because of the speed of the game? Is that normally what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. Even if you watch college level, there's so many mistakes that happen, and it's how you react to those mistakes.
Right. So in football and basketball, you have to have a short memory, so y'all instilling that.
Yes.
So it's similar things. That's what I love about sports. It's all the same. You just gotta. There's different principles, of course, and different rules, but it's all the same. You gotta instill, hey, you gotta have a short memory. You still can do it. You still can play hard. I love that about how y'all instill that in young girls. Okay, so it's summertime. Do you offer any programs specifically for summer?
We do.
Okay.
So we've got private small groups, and those are on Mondays.
Okay.
We've run a summer camp at Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College this summer at the Jackson County campus. We have met with a couple different schools. We were at South Jones High School in June, and we are going to visit 3 more schools.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So y'all have a summer tour right now.
Awesome. We do. We're visiting.
That's good.
Yeah, we're visiting 3 schools. We're visiting North Gulfport and West Wortham next week, and then we have Central Middle School next week.
That's awesome. Anything to make the young ladies better at the game, it's always great to instill that in the young girls. So, all right, we got summer camps going on. Now, do y'all have mini hits is year round, or do y'all it's seasonal?
It is year round.
Okay.
So we're following our school schedule. So we are starting in August, and with our monthly groups. And we pause for our monthly groups. Now this sounds a little confusing. So
I'm following you.
We have a group August through October, and it's monthly. Sort of just a rec group, and then we specialize. So we'll have a setting camp and then a hitting camp for girls.
Gotcha.
November, December, January, we focus on an intensive developmental group with scrimmages, with practices, we really try to get those girls prepared and get all of their fear.
Got you. Get them comfortable. Right. Okay, so you got your private and you got your group training, correct? So with the private, how many kids do you normally have with your private session? And then we go into group. I'll ask you group after that.
Yeah, we have 6 girls at a time for our private sessions.
Okay.
And we cap it at that. We work it, so it's a 3-to-1 ratio. And
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. So with the group training, how many? With the group training, how many do you have?
we have about 20 in the group.
Oh, okay. I'll ask you a quick question, both of you. All right. You guys both have been married. Who's the most athletic between you two? Your husband or you? Who? I'm putting you on the spot. What's going on?
I have to say my husband is way.
All right.
He's so athletic.
I gave you the
like-
opportunity to
He's like a
flex your
little.
muscles.
He's like a little spider monkey. He can just do
Okay.
everything. He's
Okay.
like little and quick and fast, and he's good at everything. And I mean, I feel like I'm very athletic.
Okay.
But he really is just. I hate to say that, but he is.
You did. I gave you the opportunity.
I
You was supposed to say, I'm better than my husband. You supposed to say that right there. Look right in the camera. He would have saw you. Would have been like, oh,
He would know I'd be fibbing because we talk about it a lot.
I got you. Coach Helms, you're on the spot.
I know it's Keating. Have you seen him jump? Like that?
Oh, I know
guy.
Keating.
Yes, I mean you played
Yeah.
with him. It's just
Yeah. Yeah.
he's stupid athletic.
He was very smart on the field. He helped me.
He's
he helped me a
incredibly,
lot.
yes.
Yeah, he helped me a lot. He kept me from getting sacked most of the time when I played quarterback. So definitely, but you had the opportunity.
I know. I'm sorry. I couldn't lie.
Good stuff. Okay, so what when you're training, what gives you that what's the word I'm looking for? I had a brain for it. What gives you the what inspires you to coach? What inspires you to say, okay, I really want to develop this young lady to be a beast at what she does?
So I really think it has to start with the relationship that you make with the
Most
kids.
definitely.
So I feel like both of us are really good at that. We're really good at forming the relationship and then like instilling in them like we believe in you, so you need to believe in you too.
Right.
And I think that like it's almost like when you're a teacher and that light bulb moment kind of happens.
Okay.
But being able to see the growth that we've seen in the last 2 years and the girls that started with us in May of 2019 to now,
Okay.
it's unbelievable. And I think that like inspires me like, oh my gosh, we're really making a difference. And like these kids are really, their growth is tremendous. And it's just really cool to see that aspect of it. Like, oh, I've helped this
Right,
player.
that's the most important thing.
Like I've helped this player like not only like develop their skills, but like believe in themselves that they are good enough.
Right. That's awesome because volleyball, you can't play it forever. You can do it rec style, but you can't play volleyball forever. It teaches you life lessons. It definitely does.
100%.
What about you, Coach Helms?
It's the same. I mean, I love that relationship. I love seeing the girls grow. I feel like we just send videos back and forth and we're like, oh my gosh, do you see this?
Right.
And we show our girls so they're able to see it. And we've got that relationship with parents and with their kids. And it's just, overall, it's seeing that growth, seeing where they started, and seeing them believe in themselves. That comfort level is unbeatable.
Okay, that's awesome. So what kind of feedback do you get from parents? Do y'all get any negative feedback or positive feedback? I'm pretty sure it's positive because you guys, y'all been doing pretty well the last 2 years. I've been watching you guys from afar. So what kind of feedback are the parents giving you guys?
They do support us.
Okay.
I mean, it's all supportive, and we couldn't be more thankful for that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
We love that. Of course, 1,000% sure it's probably not all positive. We have only heard the positive.
I've only heard
I got
that, which is good.
Good. That's good. As long as you're hearing positive things because you're spending some quality time with the young ladies and helping them out with the skill set and off the court, rules and laws and everything they get to learn. So I got one more question for you guys. Have you guys ever thought about having a travel volleyball team or anything to that nature?
So at the moment, we are not traveling.
Okay.
But this year, we're doing something a little bit new, and we've kind of tried to iron out all the details of that.
Okay.
We're developmental league.
Okay.
But our girls who have been with us for 2 years,
Mhm.
they're not really developmental anymore.
Right.
So they're stepping their game up, and we want to step ours up with them.
Right.
So offering them these clinics and different scrimmages with outside coaches. You know, they're not just seeing us; they're seeing different levels of play, and I think that would benefit them. So
Oh, that's
that's
awesome.
our next movement.
That's awesome, really, because now you can help grow the game. That's most definitely, because you know some kids can shy away from it, like, oh, they see the speed of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
It's intimidating.
I'm not doing that. So all right, I want this last thing, and we're gonna wrap it up. I need you to give some words of encouragement to the young ladies out there. Coach V, you can go first. Give them something. It don't necessarily have to be sports. It can be, you know, life lesson.
Just don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to take a risk, because with risk comes reward. And so I think just stepping out and taking a chance can always benefit you. You're going to fall sometimes. That's okay. But as long as you get back up and you take those risks, you're going to see reward for sure in every aspect of life.
That's right. Okay.
We are the same person.
We are.
If you gotta repeat it, repeat it.
Yeah, I just think it takes so much effort to start something, and it is so fearful to actually try something. So just get rid of that. Just get rid of that fear, and just go for it. Why not? Just try it.
I love it. I love it. We have Coach V and Coach Helms. Any social media that parents, players, the middle school, high school players, they can reach out to you guys and get more information about Mini Hits. Is there anything y'all can?
Yes, so our Facebook is Mini Hits Academy. Our Instagram is GPT_Mini Hits Academy. And of course, we have an email account,
Okay.
gptminihitsacademy@gmail.com,
put it all
if that's
out
something. But those are our two social media accounts. So.
Awesome. All right, man. I appreciate you, young ladies.
We are so
Young
thankful.
ladies.
Thank you
And
so much.
Y'all keep doing great things for the community. Keep spreading the game out, making the game better and bigger. This is me signing off. And Mini Hits. Thank y'all for coming again. See you next time.
Thank you.
Yeah, Chico, something said a bad guy. Yeah, Chico. Yeah, Chico, you're talking to the bad guy. Toothpick in your eye. I'm that guy. Hey, yo. Look, something happened to these, something happened to you, okay?